Fine then, let's get started.
Mugen is the name, pal. You got that? Who are you?
My name is G.
Hey, what's good, everybody? At last, I finally returned to uploading some more rank mode deathmatch promotions. And after a long time of grinding for battle pass skins in Fortnite, I can say that I've been through a lot of ups and downs coming back to Tekken, because you all know what happens when you don't play this game for a long time. You know, you get really shitty. And to tell you the truth, I actually demoted down to Seiryu, but finally got my my Tekken sense back and got my mighty roller all the way back to where I was. And here we go with this this mighty roller deathmatch between this Nina player here. I actually ran into this Nina player a really long time ago. This person is actually on my list. Isn't a deathmatch request, it just happened at random. This person doesn't really respond to any messages for some reason. I don't know why. It's like if he on. Like after the deathmatch, for some reason he finally decided to send me an invite to play. I was like, what? Why all of a sudden you want to send me invites when you was so mute before? Come on now. But yeah, you're gonna see me doing a whole bunch of dumb shit. You know, like you'll see at some moments like, what the hell is happening there? And that's because I actually put in a new D-pad. My old D-pad wore out because I was practicing how to do Akuma combos, and mashing forward all the time actually weakened the silicone pad on the inside of my controller. And so now that I've look right there, I wasn't even trying to do that from all the way over there. Like, what the hell happened? And what happened was I was trying to get up and press back one, but my character didn't stand up because the D-pad, you know, I gotta press it hard and shit, and I gotta work it back in, so I get a lot of missed inputs. But yeah, look at there. I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect that wall bounce to happen. Thought I was too far. I don't think I've used a single wall bounce combo successfully just yet, because it's so hard to get that to hit. But yeah, back to the D-pad. I have to do a lot of working in. I gotta work the D-pad back in to not have to think about the motion movements that I'm inputting for them to be accurate, because you gotta press the D-pad noticeably hard before, you know, it's been worked back in. It's not like the, you know, it's not like your brand new PS4 controller D-pad. These new D-pad silicone replacements are a tad bit more resistant to depression, and so you have to work them back in. You have to work them in for them to be all loose and feel like the original PS4 silicone pads that are inside the controller. But yeah, where was I again? Let's see. I was at wall bounces and whatnot. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about how his wall bounce is actually a nerf to his forward 4, his normal forward 4. But it would, you know, it was the only safe move that Yoshimitsu had that knocked the opponent down and gave the Yoshimitsu user the opportunity to run up on his opponent without them being able to get up and press a button and then, you know, hit him before he can get out his attack. And now that it knocks them so far away, you lose your knockdown Oki that was safe on block. You had a lot of people say forward 4 is bad, but Yoshimitsu's season 1 forward 4 was good. It was good. It was the only knockdown attack, safe on block, and it allowed you to run up on your opponent and counter hit them if they press the button when they got up, because you would have more time to get your attack out, while they were still getting up. It also set up for some no sword sweep mix-ups, because you had enough time to run up, duck down, and then have your opponent guess what you're gonna do while they're getting up, while you were already in position, because the knockdown was so close. It was so close by that you had good Oki on it. You could literally just run up, you could get out a good forward 4, a lucky forward 4 whiff punish. You run up again, knock them down again with another forward 4, because your forward 4 will be, quick enough to hit them if they press the button getting up. And you can run up again, press another forward 4. You could basically troll people with forward 4 in vanilla Tekken 7 Season 1. But now, they're all the way across the screen and you can't do shit. And it's so fucking rare to get a wall bounce with forward 4. It's pretty much a nerf to forward 4. Oh my god, I can't believe they nerfed that shit. It turned out to be a nerf. Even though it's a new edition wall bounce, it turned out to be a nerf, because almost nobody ever gets hit by forward 4 by the wall, or near the wall or something shit like that. Almost nobody ever gets hit by it. Such a shame. I'm gonna really miss fucking being able to actually do what other characters get to do to you. As a Yoshimitsu player, they knock you down. They have enough time to run up and counter hit you before you get up and press a button. But as a Yoshimitsu user now, you can't do that to them anymore, unless you're using the really unsafe no sword forward 3+4. You can't knock them down and run up on them again, knock them down, run up on them again, and knock them down no more like that. You used to be able to do it forward 4 in Season 1. But you can't do it no more. That shit was fun to use. Now it's not fun to use anymore, because they're way on the other side of the stage, and gotta pray to God if you ever get a actual wall bounce with that move. What I do say is a really good buff is that, by far, that CD1 is so fucking good now. Also, his down 2-2 is amazing now. That down 2-2 is amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. I came up with some new staple combos that probably won't have in this video. They'll be in some later videos. But just to tell you guys ahead of time, I've actually made it to Fujin rank. And I'm retroactively dubbing over these old DMs that I've got during the meantime while ranking up the Fusion. I just didn't want to distract myself with uploading while ranking up. But yeah, you guys will have some more videos to come all the way up to Fusion before Soul Calibur 6 releases. But yeah, let's see another buff to talk about. Up forward 1, no, yeah, up forward 1, yes, up forward 1. That's a good move now. You can actually throw that move out and counter hit people who run at you sometimes, And that's a pretty big ass launcher. That's a pretty damaging launcher. It's one of his most powerful launchers now on counter hit. Too bad it can't be on regular hit. Yeah, it's a really powerful move on counter hit. You can use that as a keep out tool, sort of, against people that run in on you. Yeah, I'm so glad that down 2-2 can, you know, basically connect into itself now. I like that. You can down 2-2 them, you know, because you're +7. Also, it's good for grab setups now. You're so plus as fuck. Yoshi finally has a move that's that plus. You know, I'm glad. It's like getting +6 would be fucking, you know, a miracle. You know, a +6 mid was really good, but now it's +7. You know, given how slow a lot of Yoshimitsu's moves is, that +7, you know, stops him from pressing buttons. Gives you a little bit more room for mind games. No, down 2-2 can even stop a Ling player from using, what is it, back 2 or back 1, which is 8 frames. You'll trade with them with your down forward 2 into a launch, and so you'll turn out to be the favorable trade. To, you know, it'll be your advantage. I mean the trade will turn out in your favor. That's the best way to say it. But yeah, you probably noticed in the customization I'm using, I don't use this. I probably haven't used this customization in my videos yet. I just now started to use this one more often. I think it looks cool. I love the color scheme I came up with. Let's see. What are some other developments? Oh yeah, I got to play the Soul Calibur 6 beta, you guys. I think I'm gonna upload the gameplay of that as bonus clips at the end of some of these videos here up to Fusion. Soul Calibur 6 Yoshimitsu is actually fun to use. It's not an utter fucking sweat fest using Soul Calibur 6 Yoshi like, you know, it is using Tekken Yoshi. You're not full try hard mode just to win against, you know, characters that don't have to try as hard as you. You know, Yoshimitsu in Soul Calibur is good, although he does seem a bit nerfed since Soul Calibur 4. They nerfed him. It's like I'm trying to figure out where all his crazy ass Soul Calibur 4 moves went. I hope they're still in the game. I really hope he still has those the moves where he flies all the way in the air. Like Soul Calibur 4, Yoshimitsu had his helicopter. Oh shit, dropping the combo and everything. But yeah, you see how I am coming back to Tekken. Soul Calibur 4 Yoshimitsu was able to go all the way into the air and stay up there, but at the cost of losing tiny bits of his health, you know, as time went on. He could just hover all the way in the sky while, you know, losing just a little bit of health, you know, every second or half second. And if he stabbed himself and fell on top of you, basically it would be like a one-hit KO. I think that move took like 90% of your health. Also, Soul Calibur 4 Yoshimitsu could, you know, go all the way into the sky, stay up there, and if you press the 4 or the circle button on PS4, if you press 4, you know, the circle button or B on Xbox, he would do a backflip, and When he landed on the ground from that backflip, the ground would shake. The opponent couldn't even come near you because it would send out the shock wave that shook the ground. The opponent couldn't come near you. And if you timed your button press just right, when you landed on the ground, Yoshimitsu would heal pretty much all of his health back. He would his sword would shine in the automatic parry, and he would say time to die, and all your health would go all the way back up to pretty much maximum. But the punishment for not timing your circle button correctly when you landed his backflip was he would fall backwards on his back, and you would lose quite a chunk of health. He would go, "Oh, this cannot be," if you didn't time your backflip landing correctly. There was another technique where you would just frame time one of your seppuku sword spins, like where he stabs himself and he spins around. In Soul Calibur 4, if you timed it just right, he would shine like white and he would regenerate all his health back after stabbing himself. Soul Calibur 4 Yoshimitsu was really crazy. Oh shit, the double Ken 1+2, 1+2. Excuse me. But the reason I mentioned Soul Calibur 4 is I didn't get Soul Calibur 5 was because Young Song wasn't in the game, and that's my Soul Calibur main. Yoshimitsu and Soul Calibur is my secondary. Oh, that was a clean ass sidestep for. Ooh, I don't think it's oh cool, nice. I don't think it's practical to do that combo that I do anymore because you can get the same damage out of a regular. After you get your Fubuki knee, you can just press 2, and then you after you get your corkscrew, press down 2 into your back 2-1, Ken forward 1, Ken forward 2 combo, and that would give you the same damage. Basically a new staple combo based around the fact that you can still juggle after down 2-2. Ooh, double prison gate. You know what I think they should have did? I think they should have put Yoshimitsu's wall bounce on prison gates. Prison gate, maybe, maybe it should have been on the prison gate. His wall bounce, because his normal forward kick losing his Oki potential. That kind of hurt him because it was the only move he had where he could knock them down, run up on them, and they wouldn't be able to press a button without getting counter hit because you were too close to them and you had the advantage. If they got up and pressed the button, you could counter hit them. So that was a nerf. I'm still mad about that. I think they should have put, his wall bounce on some other move. There goes that Nina bullshit. I had some other Nina use that on me.
Round 4.
Had to cough for a little bit. It feels so good getting Ken 1+2s because people are so scared of pressing a button while you're in Ken now. You hardly ever get those. Clean uppercut. Something that I discovered about that uppercut is that in no sword stance, the hitbox is slightly smaller for some strange reason. When he has his sword out, his uppercut, you know, it can connect on some kind. It can connect on, was it some corkscrews? But oh, that was a throwaway right there. That was some bullshit. It can connect on some corkscrews, but in no sword stance, his uppercut doesn't connect on some corkscrews, while sword stance uppercut does connect on corkscrews.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's so weird. Also, I think I found another setup from another grounded setup or grounded pressure or something. It involves using Yoshimitsu's up forward 3+4 on opponents that don't like to get up.
Time to die.
I think I'm gonna make a video on it.
Round 1. Fight.
You guys should stay to the end of this video. There's some pretty sweet clips back there. It even has a new technique that I have never seen any other Yoshimitsu's ever use. You know, want to know what I've dubbed it? I've dubbed it the find out at the end of the video. You'll see it. It's cool. I don't think I've seen any other Yoshimitsu player ever use it. Lately, I've been watching, what was it? Oyo or Uyo? I don't know how to say it correctly. It's who I've been watching lately. I haven't seen him use it. I haven't seen Kari use it. I haven't seen iMusician use it. Haven't seen Just Frame James use it.
Round 3.
But yeah, you'll see. You'll see. You know, what I really want to be able to use in one of these matches is Yoshimitsu's backwards wall setup, where he can make the opponent get up backwards, but it's really inconsistent. It's hard to pull off because you have to know what way the opponent will roll and all that stuff. Ooh! Took a little too long. That's the thing of with people who try their best to be anti-Yoshi is that they run the clock down so damn much. Fucking war of attrition. It's so grueling. They wear the timer down so much, people who will try their best to be anti-Yoshimitsu. Nice. Ooh, nice. That's what you gotta do to people who like to get up off of sidewall drops. You know, if your opponent hits a sidewall, be ready to counter hit them on their wake up 3s and 4s. Be ready. Counter hit with them with a 13 frame or 15 frame or 14 frame move, because that's what they're gonna love to do on sidewalls. Get up and press you know, 3 or 4 because it's so quick. Getting up off of a sidewall. Trying to make her run into the uppercut, but it didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. Ooh, that was nice, but I dropped it. I know what I tried to do. I tried to do CD2, but my buttons didn't work right because I was still working in the D-pad. That's one of the most annoying moves in the whole game. Nina's kick right there where she can hit you on the ground. That's a nice setup right there. You saw that, people? You saw that? Oh, too bad. Oh, did she give me no? Yep, she got me. Should have backflipped. Nice, clean uppercut. But I didn't get the combo because my buttons, you know. For some reason, I've had trouble, you know, actually stepping up on opponents after corkscrews. I don't know if any of you have had that problem where you corkscrew an opponent and you only get a walk animation out of your forward. Ooh! Oops, upside the head. I need to learn how to better hit confirm those counter hits to combos.
Round 1. Fight.
Man, forgot to say again that, man, Tekken is really rough when you try to come back to it after a while. You know, something I've noticed about Yoshimitsu's down forward one is people get super fucking scared of that, you know, 2 that comes after that. They almost always duck. They always fuzzy guard after you hit them with a down forward 1. It starts to become really annoying to where you can only just mash out down forward ones because they always try to duck the high no matter what. Even really don't when they don't really have to. They always try to duck the high and they just keep on eating down forward ones. Yeah. Oh, nice delay counter hit. That wasn't supposed to happen, but I improvised. I tried to forward 1+2 that side wall, but that was brilliant right there. That was a clean low crush. Didn't fall for the old-fashioned setup. Nice slow parry. Didn't fall for the setup again. She got me. You know, something that I really noticed about Yoshimitsu and walls is that sidewall will kill the absolute shit out of his combos. Like, you get any kind of launcher by the wall, most likely it'll be a sidewall when you have Yoshimitsu for some strange reason. And then you can never follow up with anything else because you got a sidewall, and you got to be super careful about the opponent getting up and mashing out a wild, you know, a rising 3 or a 4 when they're getting off the ground, because sidewall get up 3s and get up 4s are super quick if you're falling off of a sidewall. Sidewalls are the bane of Yoshimitsu's existence. They kill his unblockable setups. They kill his combos. They get hit. They lose. Make him lose rounds and shit.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see if the person gets the Super Saiyan Blue power up right here. The motion match. Let's see if she gets that Super Saiyan Blue. But something I wanted to mention. You notice how I always use down 2 after his crouch down forward 4. Reason for that, if you don't already know, is that a ton of characters in the game are not able to low crush stat following down 4 after you hit them with a crouching down forward 4. It's because of the plus frames, is that their low crush properties in whatever jumping attack they have are not able to activate before the down 4 hits them. So I'm able to get a free down 4. A free down 4 after using crouch down forward 4. And the mix up between that is, am I going to use a regular old down 4 or while standing 4? Nice. Nice.
Round 4.
Finally, somebody got hit by that. Oh damn. That was a crazy far wall spot, but turned out in my favor. Dropped a combo. And if you drop a combo by the wall on Yoshimitsu, I think more than half the time it's gonna be a flash punish.
Get ready for the next battle.
At least he has that flash punish if they drop a wall combo, and you get to tech roll on them.
Round 1. Fight.
But it's only a punish if they're still in the animation of whatever move that they whiffed. Ooh, nice. Christ.
Round 2. Fight.
I was just testing him right there, see if he was really going to keep mashing. But he kept mashing. I just kept on ducking just to really see if he was going to keep doing that. I really hate how Nina's down forward 1-2 jails. You can't duck the second high. The second hit, it jails. It's so annoying. It's like one of the most mashable moves in the whole game because you can't duck the high. Nice. No get up, but low parry. Was that the second perfect? Nice. Almost never get to hit people with that poison mist. Man, things are so going my way right now. Things don't usually go my way this much. Jesus Christ. That was hilarious. Oh my god. Things almost never go my way like that. I guess that backflip is still plus, even if it veers off axis. Here we go with the promo. I was waiting for that. As a tip to you Yoshi players, you gotta really get solid with that CD1. You gotta do your absolute best to be able to use that at the drop of a hat. It's like you almost gotta, you know, pretend you're a Mishima user with that input. Let's see if we end up going another round. But not another round, but another match for this promo. Trade. That's one of the most irritating things when I get interrupted in my down 2-2. It's one of the most annoying things in the whole world to me. Getting interrupted out of my down 2-2. Damn, that was a good ass ass up. Another thing I really hate is not being able to have them block my back one. It's so annoying. See if I can turn this around. Nope. Oh, looks like I actually did. Oh, looks like I actually didn't. Oh, looks like I actually did. Thought that would kill, but, well, I got the job done. It was bootlegged, but I got the job done. I really wish there was a way I could get forward 4-3 to hit, you know, come on now. There's gotta be some way to get forward 4-3 to hit people. Thank you for ducking. Super annoying right there. There's nothing you can do about that ground to hit ever. Here we go. Over the rainbow for the finish. Revered ruler, folks. Thanks for watching. And here are some bonus clips for you guys. I call it the double sueño. Double sueño. Here's another clip for you guys. Double perfect. As you can see, I'm a Suzaku. This is when I was still getting back into the game. But still managed to get some good rounds. Boom. Swag, pure swag. You see that combo wasn't even optimal. But yeah, this is still going to be pure swag. Ooh! 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 Ooh, 2 perfects in a row, my bro.
Round 3. Fight.
At the end of the day, I still finished the match with pretty much all of my health in all three rounds. That's the only damage she's gonna get at me in this whole set. Damn near 3 perfects for all I can say. Jesus. Would have been 3 perfects. Thanks for watching, everybody.